Bitcoin experts predict a huge surge, but is it all hype? From $1 million Bitcoin to Ethereum's rise, we break down the latest crypto predictions and what they mean for you. Plus, find out which altcoins are set to explode. Don't miss this market update. In the latest video from Altcoin Daily, Michael Saylor discusses Bitcoin's future, predicting a $1 million price target and dismissing the possibility of another Bitcoin winter. He believes the current buying pressure from ETFs, institutions, and even nation-states exceeds the available supply, driving the price upwards. Saylor also addresses the potential impact of AI and quantum computing, arguing that AI will increase demand for Bitcoin and that quantum computing, while a potential threat, is manageable. He welcomes competition from institutions like JP Morgan, believing their entry into the market will further boost Bitcoin's price. Saylor mentions Bitcoin's current price sensitivity at around $50 million daily trading volume, and that his company is raising billions of dollars. Saylor's unwavering optimism about Bitcoin is certainly infectious. His arguments about supply and demand dynamics, coupled with institutional adoption, paint a compelling picture for Bitcoin's future. While a $1 million Bitcoin might sound outlandish to some, the increasing involvement of major players lends some credibility to his claims. However, the cryptocurrency market is notoriously volatile, and unforeseen events can quickly shift the landscape. The comparison to early skepticism about electricity and aircraft, while thought-provoking, doesn't fully account for the unique challenges and risks associated with digital currencies. It's fascinating to consider how the interplay of AI, quantum computing, and institutional finance might shape Bitcoin's trajectory. The suggestion that AI could drive demand for Bitcoin due to its transaction speed is an interesting angle, but it remains to be seen how this will play out in practice. In the latest video from Crypto Rover, he discusses the shift from Bitcoin to Ethereum. He's betting big on ETH, expecting it to hit $4,000 due to several factors. He points out the monthly chart of Bitcoin valued against Ethereum, showing that Ethereum is about to break out, indicating the start of Ethereum's season. Institutional money is flowing into Ethereum ETFs, while Bitcoin ETFs see outflows. Crypto Rover believes this rotation marks the final stage of the current Bitcoin cycle, similar to 2017 where altcoins rallied. He shares 3 altcoins he's bullish on. Arbitrum, ARB, with a target of $1.20. Athena, ENA, which he bought low and sold high previously, is set for another potential run if it breaks above its current resistance. Finally, Fetch.ai, FET, and AI Coin, which could see growth once it clears its major resistance. He reminds viewers he's been accumulating Ethereum and aims to take profits at $4,000. While the excitement around Ethereum is palpable, I'm a bit cautious. Historically, market cycles are not guaranteed to repeat in the same way. Although the institutional interest in Ethereum ETFs is a positive sign, the overall crypto market remains volatile. I find Crypto Rover's enthusiasm contagious, but it's essential to remember that predictions, even from seasoned analysts, are not crystal balls. In the latest video from Lark Davis, he discusses if Solana can reach $1,000 in 2025. He introduces 3 tests, comparing Solana's percentage gains to Bitcoin's, the Fibonacci extension test, and the Solana market cap test. He predicts Bitcoin needs to reach $240,000 for Solana to reach $1,000 this year, which betting markets give a 7% chance of occurring. Using Fibonacci extensions, he shows that only Bitcoin reached the 4.236 level in the past, making it unlikely for Solana. Even with optimistic market cap assumptions, Bitcoin at $200,000, 40% dominance, and Solana at 5% dominance, Solana reaches only $946. He concludes $1,000 Solana in 2025 is unlikely, but suggests $650 as a more realistic target based on the 2.618 Fibonacci extension level. It's refreshing to see a crypto analyst present a balanced perspective, especially with such a hyped-up asset like Solana. While $1,000 might be a stretch this year based on historical trends and current market conditions, the analysis provides a framework for evaluating price targets. Solana's price is heavily tied to Bitcoin's performance, making it a risky bet in the short term given Bitcoin's volatility. However, Considering the broader market sentiment and potential future developments in the crypto space, setting a more achievable target seems like a smarter approach. In the latest video from Coin Bureau, Guy recaps the Bitcoin 2025 conference in Las Vegas. Day 1, for Pro and Whale Pass holders, saw announcements like Stake and Shake accepting Bitcoin and U.S. senators discussing Bitcoin legislation, including a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Day 2 featured Vice President Jay Dance praising Bitcoin and DeFi. Discussions revolved around Bitcoin mining, Pakistan's Bitcoin plans, and price predictions, ranging from $150K to 7 figures. Day 3 started with SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce supporting crypto, followed by Tether's CEO revealing their large Bitcoin and gold holdings. Michael Saylor's 21 Ways to Wealth presentation and Ross Ulbricht's speech on freedom closed the conference. Post-conference, Bitcoin dipped 5%, but the overall sentiment remains bullish with Bitcoin dominance at 63%. The Bitcoin 2025 conference felt like a turning point. The sheer number of high-profile figures, from politicians to industry giants, openly discussing Bitcoin signals a shift in mainstream acceptance. While the price dip after the conference isn't surprising, it's a pattern. The underlying bullish sentiment, fueled by talks of national reserves and wider adoption, feels stronger than ever. It makes you wonder, is this the calm before the next big surge? The stark contrast between the bullish Bitcoin talks and the struggling altcoin market also stands out. Bitcoin dominance looks set to continue its climb, possibly sparking an alt season down the line. It's a fascinating time to watch this space.